Good morning. This is the first class of Daniel, and we are doing our introduction of how we're going to do the study. Welcome to those who are going to be watching this video about the study. So we're using our God's Blueprint for Prophecy, the new inductive study series, which is referred to as the NISS, and that is our study guide for this study. If you have not received your book as of yet, you need to go to Precept Ministries. I'll put the link in the group and download a free copy of the first week so that you can get started. The study is 13 weeks long, and we will be working on each week. And it's very important that you decide in the beginning what type of notebook you're going to be using for your study. You'll be using in this for this study. The study is written from the New American Standard Version of the Bible. So if you don't have that, you can use maybe the ESV or the King James Version. Otherwise, I would suggest that you either pull it up on one of the free apps or free locations on the websites like BibleStudyTools.com, YouVersion, and get pull up the New American Standard Version so that some of the words that she asks you to look up or whatever, you'll know where those words are. Okay. And so I do suggest that whatever you can use, I'm using a composition book. Other ladies are using notebooks, 3-ring binders and things. Choose a notebook, the things you're going to use for the study so that you can have your notes in one place. You'll be needing coloring pencils or some marking tool to mark your words. You'll be needing, what else did I say? Ladies, I missed something. What else do we need? The marking tools. I'm trying to find my note.
I don't know.
Don't remember? Marking tools. You need your Bible. The notebook.
Study guide.
Study it. You said everything.
So I did say everything? Okay, thank you. They're helping me make sure I get everything. Okay, very good. Now I found it. Okay, now, what you'll be doing, those of you who are not participating in the live class, what you will be doing is you will be getting a thread, and it most likely has gone out. If it hasn't gone out yet, it will be out sometime this morning. I can't remember what time I scheduled it. And on that thread, it will say the current date, which will be April the 10th through April the 16th. And that's the week that you'll be working on from Tuesday to Monday. And then on Tuesday, your new thread will come out. So those of you who are working on the thread will have until Monday to put your answers up on that thread. Okay? And your questions are going to come from the first week, like this one, on day 7. There are 6 days of work, and then there's a 7th day that you do the discussion questions that are located in your book on the 7th day. And those questions will be posted in the group. So you'll see them right in your book. So if you're not at your computer or you don't have Facebook up at the time, that does not stop you from doing your questions because the questions are coming directly from day 7. So you'll still be able to do it even if you're not on Facebook at that moment. And get your answers and then come up on Facebook. Now, what I am going to ask you to do is do not post a picture of your answers, because that's very difficult for me to read them. And I do read your answers. So in order for me to read over and have us have a discussion, we want to make it easier for everyone to chime in because you all are going to have a discussion. You can't do a discussion trying to read the picture. I'm going to tell you, it's really hard. So I'm going to ask you to type out your answers. So you would want to get started early, okay? Now, we also went through that the studies, each day you have work to do. And I suggest that you go through each week as you're beginning and underline, highlight in some way what you'll be working on throughout that week. You want to do that. Underline it, highlight it so that you'll know what you have to do. It's geared to, each day is geared to maybe 30 minutes per day. So if you choose not to do it daily, you will then need to set aside at least 3 hours to complete the entire week in one setting. However, each day we noted as we went through day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, that you are to read Daniel 1 7 times. And I suggest and really am encouraging you that you do the reading 7 times. Reading it aloud slowly 7 times. So each time that you are instructed to read, you need to read. This will help you to become familiarized with the book that you're reading, or the chapter that you're reading at that time. We have in the back of the book, you have observation worksheets. And ladies, could someone tell who is in the class, remind them what is an observation worksheet in case they don't know what it is? I'm not observation worksheet, excuse me, an at-a-glance chart. The at-a-glance chart that's located in the back of your book, I don't see the page number, but it's located right in the back of the book. What is the at-a-glance chart, ladies? Can someone tell them?
The theme of the chapter that you are reading, using words from within the chapter.
Thank you very much, Olatomi. Exactly. The theme for each chapter that you're using the words from each chapter to make your theme. Very good. And you can put it on your at-a-glance chart in the back of your study guide, or you can make up one for yourself. Okay? What else? Did I miss anything, ladies?
No.
Okay. I don't think I missed anything. So you'll be working on the discussion thread. We will also do have prayer groups for accountability and for prayer requests. And as soon as I finish with all the confirmations after today, then I will set the groups up. And the groups will be most likely on Messenger. Okay? We'll be on Messenger. And you'll be in a group, and it'll tell you that those who have other studies with me, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's what it would be. That's where you go put your private prayer requests up, the things you want us to pray for, with the group of ladies that you're working with. Now, it won't just be the ones that you'll say you're conversing with right now. It'll be a mixture of the entire group of women who are working on the book of Daniel. Now, whether you're doing it live or whether you're doing it on the thread, all of us are working on the same weeks, and we're still a part of the same class. What you will get will be exactly this. You will get maybe a synopsis or a review of what we covered today, or little bullet points of a video. It'll be a short video, like this is going to be really short, and the rest of it will come from your discussion that you do on the thread. So make sure that you respond to one another, those of you who are on the thread. So the ladies here live have engaged each other, and I'm asking for you to do the same. Everyone to engage each other as we're studying. Encourage one another. Okay, on the ones that are doing it on the thread. If you have any questions, by all means, you can put a question up in the thread, and I'll be sure to see it. I'm gonna put a question. I will also. That's one thing I need to remember. Also, I almost forgot. For those of you who are doing the thread, I will put a roll call up there, and when you come in, you will say that you're here. So they did their attendance in class this morning. You need to do yours so that I can mark the attendance. And I do keep attendance, because remember, that's the reminder I need to give everyone. Remember that this class is participatory. You must participate. If you miss 3 consecutive classes, okay, and you have not responded to me reaching out to you, or you have not told me that you're on vacation, that you're sick, something came up, you haven't had any conversation with me, then I'm going to have to assume that this is not the season for you to be doing the study, and I will have to remove you from the group. Because the only ones in our group for Daniel are those who are actually participating in the study. That's one of the stipulations for this group. You have to be participating. Now, we know life issues happen. I do understand that. But if you miss 3 classes straight, it's only 13 weeks. I mean, you're going to miss a lot. And if you're not participating and you get so far behind, and you tend not to finish. So we want to encourage you to finish. We do want to encourage you to finish, but if you find that you can't keep up, or that you don't want to do it anymore, let us know. It's not a problem. We're going to encourage you to try to stay and try to participate. But if you really think that this is not the season for you, please let me know. And there will be no hard feelings.
Where'd you go?
Like you, nothing like that. We only want those in the group who are actually participating. Okay? I think I covered everything. So on the thread, there will be a roll call. There will be a question picture. So under that question picture, you will click reply. And if you have a question, put it there, because that's where I'm going to be looking for it. in that week's thread. That's where we're working that week. That's our classroom for those working on the thread. Those who are doing the thread study, your classroom will be that thread for that week, and that's where I'm going to be looking for you to be engaging. Hopefully this answers any questions that you may have. I'm looking forward to studying Daniel with you, and I'm looking forward to engaging you, and I will see you next week. You'll be working on week 1 this week. You all have a wonderful time. Thank you.